Good evening and welcome back to the news. President Wavel Ramkalawan has presented his list of ministers for the National Assembly's proposal today. This is in accordance with Article 69(2) of the Constitution. The following people have been nominated as ministers: Nadi Nigel Hamid Hassan, Peggy Antoinette Vidot, Patricia Juliette Franco, Charles Errol Fonseca, Justin Davis Valentin, Flavien Philomel Joubert, Anthony Girard Jacques Rose, Maristela Waro, Devika Sumitra Katrina Vidot, Marie-Céline Diallo, Jean-François Gabriel Ferrari, Billy Anthony Andrew Rangasamy, and Louis Sylvestre Radegonde. Mr. Jean-François Ferrari has also been nominated as the designated minister, and this is in accordance with Article 75(1) of the Constitution. In order for them to be confirmed in their post, each nominated candidate will be questioned by the National Assembly. This serves as a transparent process to prove their competence. The new lineup of MNAs have been sworn in at the first sitting of the new National Assembly, the country's 7th. In addition to taking their oaths, the new speaker was appointed. He is the LDS leader, Roger Monsienne. Government business will be led by Bernard Georges, while the opposition leader will be Sébastien Pillet. The legislature's first task this afternoon to question nominees proposed to fill ministerial positions.
Like new kids on their first day at school, the fresh faces filling the new National Assembly. Some came with a mission.
My specific task will be for advocating for the right of person living with disability, and at the same time to see how best we can move the country forward in putting laws and regulation with regards to disability issues and other national issues also.
I have in mind a few suggestions to put forward to improve the education level here in Seychelles. But we will have to wait, of course, for the executive to come with a plan and program, a reform program for the education system.
I'm a strong believer in environment issues, human rights issues, and women especially.
Sweeping in his motorcade, the new president continued a busy first few days since his election by returning to his familiar stamping ground, mingling with the new MNAs and the media. Then the 35 got down to business, appointing a leader on the government side, leader of the opposition, and their speaker.
I consider it a very great sign of appreciation.
Several familiar faces from the last National Assembly were absent. Others came from holding previously senior roles.
When the party called me to come and work with the Assembly, I answered the call positively and I accepted. So I'm very happy and eager to start working in the other branch of government, being the Parliament.
The first business after lunch, ministerial nominations. After barely 5 minutes, the new leader of the opposition raised his first objection. He said that there were no CVs accompanying the presidential nominees for ministerial positions, an initiative introduced by the president when he was leader of the opposition. After a short adjournment, the 30-minute interrogations began. First up, the man tipped to become finance minister, if he wants the job, that is.
It depends what it's the president that decides which portfolio, so I will take whichever portfolio is assigned to me.
A long first day for the 7th Assembly, with a one-time majority opposition now forming the majority party of government. Scrutiny of its performance is bound to be intense.
Citizens Democracy Watch Seychelles, CDWS, says that in general, the presidential and National Assembly elections were conducted in a peaceful and transparent manner. The local group was giving its preliminary report on election processes this morning. The report pointed out good practices as well as points of concern. The chairman of CDWS, Mr. Gérard Limsam, says that they will present their final report in 30 days.
Our preliminary assessment is that the elections were conducted in a generally peaceful atmosphere and transparent manner. the CDWS recognizes the efforts of the Electoral Commission in organizing the general elections within such a short period. CDWS congratulates the citizens of Seychelles for the peaceful conduct of the elections. The Citizens Democracy Watch Seychelles reaffirms its commitments to actively engage and promote the fundamental principles of democracy and good governance.
We've come to the end of this news summary. Join me at 8 p.m. for our news bulletin in Creole. Good evening.